I got to the gym today with an hour to spare because I've been working all day in the lab and I was tired, I was sleepy, exhausted mentally, and I did not want to go to the gym at all. I didn't want to step foot in the gym. I didn't want to think about squatting, about having to get a pump, about having to, go through 25 reps of 100 kilos. I did not want to do that. I just wanted to stay in my room and read my book. Um, but I went, and I went to the gym after the longest day I had been at the lab. I'd been in the lab for at least 10 hours, something like that, something stupid. Um, and I felt very strong. I think a reason for this could be that mentally I wanted a change um, because of how long I had been doing the same thing throughout the day. I'd been to the lab majority of the time, and I saw the barbell, and I went from not wanting to be there to wanting to press as much as I could. So even in the warm up, I felt good. I felt bouncy. I felt like I was ready to go. Um, the weight felt fine. Didn't feel, I didn't. I felt strong, but not PR strong or anything like that. So I took it easy. I took my rest. I took my time. Um, there wasn't that much time left of the gym being open, so I knew I had to rush a little bit, but nothing crazy. The squat I could work in the amount of time I needed. And it felt good. I have a pump now. I feel absolutely destroyed, and all I can say is that I guess today was a productive day. It was a productive day of a lot of just um, how do I explain this? A lot of positive things happening, a lot of learning, and a lot of suffering for the better. Uh, that's essentially how I would explain it. Um, but yeah, squats felt good. I didn't go as deep as I wanted to, but that's fine. Is what it is, and yeah, yeah, it was powering through. I was powering through. Um, it's crazy how quickly you mentally can just switch. Like you'll hate the idea of going, just like I was hating it today, and I would force myself because I knew, like 5% of me knew that once I did get there, that everything would change. That I would want to press something. It was like I was holding my own hand to go there, and it's still happening on day. What is this? 170. I think it's 170, and I'm still having days where I'm like, oh Jesus, this is not something I want to do right now. But I think a part of that is because I am starting a new and hectic routine. The actual project of my thesis has begun. The actual work is being put in, the lab work, the hours, just like any day job. You're there from 9 to 5 minimum. At least for lab stuff, you're there from 9 to 5 minimum, right? So it can get tough. It can get really, really tough. And the fact that I'm able to still go and go to the lab and do perform well there, means something to me. It tells me that I can do something right, something at least some other people might not be willing to do. Um, but yeah, I feel like I still need this. I still need to talk about what's going on. Um, I felt happy as hell when I got the hang of things in the lab, when I felt more independent. My supervisor pushing me in a way where he would just throw me into a situation, and then I would just have to learn. And if I mess up, you mess up. It's just the same thing in the gym as well. If you throw on a weight which is uncharted territory for you, and you mess it up, you fail it, you drop the weight, whatever it is, that's it. Then you know where you stand. Um, that's the same thing. It's all connected. Mentally, it's all connected. I thought I'd finished with the lab today, and he gave me a task for tomorrow, and it involved some things in the lab for tomorrow, and I had more energy. So I stayed for another hour and a half finding reagents, finding things I need to prepare for tomorrow. Um, because I felt like it was worth it. My future self would thank me. I'd be there tomorrow thinking, hey, you know, you prepared for this. You got ready and you actually prepared. You actually care about what you're doing. You actually have an idea of what's going on. You're not just some type of robot following rules. You want to do something that actually matters, and that you understand and can, you know, manipulate for the better. Because just doing something periodically like a robot, yeah, sure, you follow steps and then okay, fine, you know, 5 milliliters of this, 2 milliliters of that, whatever it may be. But if you actually go through whatever protocol or whatever rule book you have, and you add the addition of, you know, intuition, and consider why you're doing what you're doing, why you are adding this and not that, you yourself can rewrite some of those rules and get better results, be it lab data or be it gym, right? There's no real set rules here. There are no real rules. There's just suggestions. I feel like that's where you can really grow, I guess. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I thought high repetitions for squats was a nice little change in pace, because that does something different to you. That stimulates the muscle differently. Same in the lab. If you try a different method for the same technique, I mean, things could change. You get different results, maybe better results, and that's all a matter of just experimentation. Anyway, that's it, guys. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.